Hey, it's Dan, welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got an amazing one for you today because I am in Laguna Beach, California at a hotel called The Montage, which is absolutely beautiful. It's right on PCH and it's overlooking the ocean, and it's absolutely beautiful. And before I get into it, I got a bunch of crazy stuff to cover with you today. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and share this with all your friends and colleagues. But you guys, trouble is coming, mayhem is coming. If you do not think that things are getting worse before your eyes, you are kidding yourselves. So let's get into it, guys. Wells Fargo Bank just announced that they will be shutting off all personal lines of credit. And people were pitched this line of credit as a way of consolidating debt, having checks. You can write yourself checks with this line of credit, pay off credit card bill, and have one cheap payment. Got rid of these things. $3,000 to $100,000 credit lines have all been shut down overnight. And again, this is going to be devastating for a lot of reasons. What does Wells Fargo know? Why are they doing this? Is the economy that bad and Wells Fargo knows something? Well, yeah, they do. But also, these people are going to suffer tremendously because here's the thing. This, is not something that you're just going to be able to go to another bank and replace the line of credit. Most of these people's FICO scores are going to be destroyed and drop because they just had a huge line of credit shut down. So if you guys don't think that there's real trouble coming, you guys are absolutely 100% kidding yourself right now. So please share your thoughts right now on what you guys think about this. But I want you guys to take a look at this place because it's just great. There's beautiful walkways and place to check out. And I got JB with me too. So again, guys, what do you guys think of this? Line of credit being shut down completely? This is huge, guys. This is going to be absolutely catastrophic and devastating to so many people. And, and you guys can sit there and say it's no big deal. It's only going to be a couple weeks out. No, they're making it so you can't use the line of credit anymore, but they're going to close it completely and just revert it to make your payment and pay it off. Why? Because they know something serious is going to happen and that the economy is taking a huge hit. People are walking their dogs. But this hotel, for those of you that have stayed at it, it's absolutely stunning. It's really nice. It's right on the ocean. And a lot of people come out here from all over the world and take a look at it. But share your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think of this? I think that this is devastating stuff for the economy to have these lines of credit shut down immediately. And what does Wells Fargo know? That they're in a very precarious spot, and this is what happened in 2008. Why do I know that? Because it happened to me. I lost my Wells Fargo line of credit from those degenerates that their word's no good. So it happened, okay? Share your thoughts, guys. This place is beautiful. It's got the private beach you can go down to, the rocks. A lot of times you see seals out here, and there's no seals today. That's beautiful. There's a story out of CNBC that is crazy, and it's regarding student loan debt, and that people need to prepare for the end of the moratorium on student loan debt. So if you guys know of anybody that is not making student loan payments right now, they've basically extended, they lowered the interest rates to 0 right now on all federally insured student loan debt, and they also extended all student loans to October of 2021. And they said even if President Biden does an extension on that people need to get themselves ready to make these payments, okay? So this is going to be catastrophic for people. People have not made payments for over 16 months now, and they've got basically 5 months left of the moratorium on student loan debt, and trouble is coming. And again, they're just not going to forgive 16, 24 months, 20 months, whatever it's going to work out to for your particular loan. And that people need to get themselves ready for this, because they anticipate that there will be 40 to 60% of the student loans will be delinquent as of month 2 once they start those payments. So guys, that's crazy when you think about that. People have been saddled with debt. They went out and got a degree. Some of them have gotten worthless degrees in Elizabethan poetry and ridiculous things like that that they will never earn a living in. And fantastic. But trouble is coming, and they need to pay up on these student loans. So again, if you are one of those people, here's the other thing that student loan bankers are doing. They're doing something completely ridiculous where they're starting to call people now. They can't demand a payment from you, but people don't know that, hey, we're calling about your student loan debt and you need to make good on this. And they're starting to do the pre-collection activities, and we want your current job, we want where you live, we want this. Don't even answer it right now. If you guys want to push them off right now and tell them to pound sand and not to bother you until the end of October. Okay, that's what I would do personally. But again, if you guys have this money, you better figure it out, because you cannot bankrupt your student loan debt. You can't write it off. They're going to hound you forever, and the interest will accrue. Right now there's 0% interest during the pandemic, but this interest is going to accrue, and people are going to have a real problem with it. So good luck to each and every one of you if you've taken student loan debt. And if you know of anybody, share your thoughts. If you've taken student loan debt, share your thoughts. So I'm really curious as to how people are going to handle this and what they're going to do. So really can't wait to hear from you guys in the comments about this. But again, trouble is coming when it comes to student loan debt. Now this place is absolutely beautiful. One thing that it's got is it's got a private beach over here, and you can climb on these rocks. You can see everybody going through the tide pools over there. Just very, very beautiful, right on the ocean. Caves you can climb through. I'm gonna cross over the fence here, and you've got a private beach down here that you can climb up to. So very cool stuff. As I walk through this beautiful resort, I'm reminded of some stories that were sent to me, and one of them was on Bitcoin. Russia is drafting a plan to confiscate Bitcoin. The story will be below that somebody sent me, and this is beautiful. Guys, why is that? Why is it that they can steal Bitcoin? Well, Igor Krasnov, one of their executives from their central bank, has said that Bitcoin is for criminality, and they want to eliminate ill-gotten gains or questionable income in Russia, and they're going to start seizing your Bitcoin. Okay, well, why is that, guys? I thought that was the idea, was to have Bitcoin and cryptocurrency so you could hide your income. Well, Igor Krasnov, what a cool name, okay? I mean, it's like, Bond villain, Igor Krasnov. Anyways, the Bond villain is going to seize your crypto if you're in Russia. Now, I know I'm going to hear from people, Dan, Russia's a third world, blah, blah, blah. They have no idea what's going on. But guys, it doesn't make sense. You're going to start to see this. They're going to seize it if they think that it's ill-gotten gains or deviant income. What does that mean? Okay? So again, Russia will make the decision, and they will be seizing Bitcoin. So you're going to see more and more places do stuff like this. This place is beautiful though, guys. This is just really, really nice, really expensive to stay here. No, I'm not staying here. And I just thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing something so different. But I wonder if the Bond villain Igor Krasnov will stay here. Isn't that a cool name? Anyways, they're seizing Bitcoin, guys, and the story is below. So enjoy, guys, okay? Share your thoughts on that one, because that's a good one. This is beautiful, you guys. This is a beach that anybody can go to, right in Laguna. You just go down the hill. Got that nice, basically a private beach. Got a lifeguard station out there. Just amazing, really nice. One thing that's nice about walking through the montage with JB is that we just saw a retired woman that was walking her dog, and she said she lives down here. She lived here for 20 years in the area, and she walks her dog here every day. And she was pointing sites out to us and different things. And she was just saying how beautiful it was. And we started asking her, what do you think about the economy? Do you think the economy's bad? And she says, it'll come, it'll go, but it's going to be really bad for the people that are ill-prepared, which I just thought was such a great line. And, you know, we should have got her on camera, but we didn't. But again, you know, the people that are going to be ill-prepared are the ones that are going to suffer the most. Now, this leads me to a story about the one and only Warren Buffett, who, you know, made news where he had sold, at the end of last year, he sold his Apple stock. And he said it was probably a mistake because it looks like they lost $18 billion on that. Now, Warren Buffett can afford to have an $18 billion mistake, where you and I, you may not be able to have an $18 mistake or an $18,000 mistake. You know, JB, what are your thoughts on Warren Buffett?
Well, as many of you probably know, and maybe many of you don't know, Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway received nearly $500 million during the 2008 financial crisis. Okay, so he was the benefactor of one of the worst financial crashes we had seen since the Great Depression. So people like Warren Buffett, you know, licking his little ice cream cone, likes his little ice cream cones.
Yeah, well, he's not going to hurt, guys.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is that everything that we've talked about in this video with trouble is coming, you need to get yourself ready, because, you know, here's a guy.
These people are gambling with money that's not even theirs. So they know that, you know, like the airlines, that the Fed is going to come to bail them out. So they can take enormous risks.
Well, how many bailouts do they get? Now, here's the thing, is that student loan debt's done, the airline bailouts are done. You know, people are stupid. They've made a lot of mistakes. We were in a coin shop in Palm Springs, and the guy that owns the coin shop had a friend of his that borrowed $60,000 against his house to buy a Bitcoin. And what's Bitcoin at? In the low 30s right now?
32,000 and change.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot, but he gets to make his mortgage payment against his house every day of the week. So,
but see, that guy will lose his house. He'll end up losing his house. People like Warren Buffett won't. They'll get reimbursed. In fact, they'll get rewarded. So, you know, it's like the house never loses.
You know, so you guys, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for a big downturn. Prepare yourself and get ready every day, because, you know, they're telling us on the news everything's great, the economy's coming back. It is not. There is no stimulus package right now that's going to come back.
Just looking at the montage today, it's late in the week. The place is dead.
Yeah, guys.
It's dead. It's the deadest, the slowest I've ever seen it.
Guys, we had no problem getting parking down here, walking in this place, and it is, I mean, you want to come stay at a luxury hotel with nobody here, this is the place to stay at right now,
yeah,
guys.
if you want to drop $1,200 a night, it's a great place. You'll get great service, easy parking. Nobody's here. The whole place is yours.
A $20 cup of coffee, it'd be nice.
So,
okay.
But it is shocking. I've never seen the montage this slow. It is really incredible, and I think a lot of it has to do is we're not seeing the foreign money here. Typically, you'll see a lot of Asian and Middle Eastern money here.
It's not here right now, guys. But again, this is the height of the season. This is summer. This is beautiful. But again, guys, there are no more stimulus packages. They're done. And the economy's, you know, they're teasing. Will there be another one? Well, there won't be, guys. There's not going to be. People need to get themselves ready for to pay their rent, to pay their student loan bills, and pay their mortgage.
And I guarantee you, somebody took a stimulus check and used it and spent a night here.
Oh, I probably big timed it for a night. So absolutely foolish.
Would you rather have an ounce of gold? Would you rather have a few ounces of silver, or one night at the montage?
Exactly.
You know the answer to that. Metals, precious metals.
Guys, prepare yourself. Be ready, guys. Okay? Remember, trouble is coming. You know, as I walk through this montage area, it is absolutely beautiful, and got the outdoor yoga class going on right now. You know, this reminds me of a story that was sent to me as well, and it said 1/3 of all hospitality workers that are in service, hotels, they don't want to return to the industry that they were working in. Okay, I'm gonna sit on this little bench and take a look. So guys, what are you gonna do, okay? If you can't sell, if you don't have a particular set of skills, if you're not Liam Neeson, what do you do, okay? Now, you may not have a degree, but what are you gonna do? And again, people, I don't want to take a job going back to the hotel, working there. I want a better paying job. I want more benefits. That's what this article talks about. And again, everybody wants that. You know, people get tired of what they do, but you can use a job as a stepping stone. And I totally tell people do this all the time. And that is, your job does not define who you are as a person. It does not. I know a lot of smart people that have had hiccups in their lives and had to take a job that they didn't like. And again, great advice that somebody gave me at one point in time when I was down and out and I was really in need of money. And the guy said, it's a baseball analogy. He said, you want to hit a home run with what you're doing. Yeah, it's time. I can do this. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And he said, no, you need a base hit. You need to do one thing at a time and put together some base hits, and you'll start to score runs. And when you do that, you'll eventually make some money. And he was 1,000% right with that advice. And I've been given that advice, for years. So again, guys, what are you going to do? Okay, if you can't make it, if you can't eat, if there is no more unemployment, there are no stimulus checks, there are no benefit programs, and you've got to survive, you've got to move in with friends, you've got to make arrangements, sell stuff that you have, unload the garage, unload worthless items that you do not need. Do you have a couple computers? Sell one of them. Clean it up and sell it. People are buying that stuff all the time. What do you have of value that you can get out of? And again, taking these jobs, these service jobs, hospitality jobs, as they call them, it's not a bad thing. It may be temporary just to get through something. And again, I've done this in my life to do this. And, I've met a lot of people doing it too, but I'm the freak that talks to everybody. So remember that as I walk through and we look at this beautiful place. Isn't this nice? You can just walk through here without staying here, which is unbelievable. And like JB said, this place is minimum of $1,000 a night, which I could not imagine spending $1,000 in a hotel. But look at that. Look at that behind me, guys. Okay? It's just unbelievable. So share your thoughts, guys. I know you hate your job. If you want to go do something else, you're going to do something else, let me know. Okay, as things start to reopen, you're starting to see more and more office buildings that aren't working. Can you work remote? Can you make money doing that? Tell me if this will work for you guys. Let's show you one. These villas back here are $10,000 a night, which is insane. And they're beautiful, but I can think of 10,001 things I can do with $10,000 over a night at a hotel. Couple things in the news that are crazy. The Olympics in Japan have just announced that they're going to be the first sporting event of its kind ever not to have spectators. So again, how does that work, guys? You have people running and you don't have them running to a crowd. You don't have anybody there. The sponsors are freaking out. They've canceled their booths because they don't want to sit there and sponsor something that is going to have zero crowd. So again, the Olympics are going to be an absolute disaster this year, and they need to cancel the Olympics. But Japan has invested so much money at this point that they want to continue with the Olympic charade and tell everybody how great it's going to be, and it's an absolute nightmare. So share your thoughts, guys. I love the Olympics. When they changed the 2-year format to where you get winter and then 2 years later you get summer. What do you guys think this year? You guys looking forward to the Olympics? I think it's going to be an absolute disaster. And the other thing that we're seeing a lot of trouble is these ransomware attacks. There is a small town in Maryland, Leonardtown, and Leonardtown has been shut down completely. The whole town has been shut down by a ransomware attack. Okay, their IT department was shaken down. I don't know the number that they were requested to pay, but they've been shut down. So what do you guys think of this stuff? Do you guys think that these are just gonna stop now? I think that these ransomware attacks are gonna be easy money, and they're gonna continue more and more and more with these things. So as this happens, share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this stuff. I want to end this video on this one, and this is a story that there's an estimated still 14 million people that are in some sort of stimulus payment program right now. in the government dole. That's what they're telling us, okay? So as these programs end, as the pandemic unemployment ends, California, again, the latest state, it's almost 30 states now that have either curtailed it or cut it off completely. But California, come the 11th of July, they're going to start asking people where they apply for jobs. They anticipate that there will be 60% of the people cut off the pandemic unemployment. Get yourself ready, guys. The rent moratorium is over with, okay? It's ending at the end of the month. If you are not going to pay your rent, get out of the unit now. Work out the deal now. You probably have another week left to be able to work out a deal with your landlord before they just won't even speak to you and they're just gonna wait to the end of the month. I know people that have already started to file lawsuits just to get them in order so they can serve people. So get yourself ready for that. If you are in forbearance right now, get yourself ready. Make arrangements on that. And again, good luck to each and every one of you. Plan, save, and again, I mean, this place is incredible, okay? But, you know, guys, just get yourself ready, okay? Because it's not looking good. Trouble is coming. Onward and upward. Please do not forget to like the video. Please hit the subscribe button. JB and I are taking a trip to Texas. We're gonna do a lot of cool things, hit New Mexico, a lot of stuff. JB is gonna do a lot of training. He's gonna make a lot of Patreon videos for his channel. I'm gonna learn a lot about security and different cool things. And I'm very excited about it and can't wait to share it with you guys in the coming weeks. So don't forget to join Patreon if that interests you. The email list is down below, and share this video with everybody else, okay? Good luck to you guys.